Hi.
Carefully.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right, we'll get started in a few moments. A few more people coming in. Just a reminder, if you have the Verbling page open in addition to the Google Hangout page, please exit out of the Verbling page to avoid echo sounds. Okay. Looks like we're just about full. And hi. And maybe let's start by going around and introducing ourselves, saying where we're from. And hi. Okay. And we can say, let's see, what we want to be when we grow up. Okay. Anakaran. Am I saying your name right? Hello? I might have muted your mic earlier, so to unmute it, you can go to the top, upper right-hand corner of the screen. Okay, Gustavo, would you like to introduce yourself?
Okay, I'm Gustavo Mendoza. I'm from Colombia. When I was a child, maybe I would like to be an police officer.
Huh? Cool, thanks. Hermilo, are you there? I think your mic is muted. So in the upper right-hand corner, you can click the mic button. Javier, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Well, I have Javier Cotto from El Salvador, and I'm here to learn everything about you guys.
Okay, thanks. Hermilo, would you like to introduce yourself?
You hear me? Hello.
Hi.
Whoa.
Emilio.
Hi.
My name is Emilio, and I'm from Mexico. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hi. Hello.
Okay. I am experiencing some problems with my internet connection, but I hope you can hear me. My name is Emilio, and I am living in Mexico, in the country, Mexico, the country, and my first language is Spanish, and I'm here because I want to improve my English.
Cool. Thanks. Let's see. Javier. Oh, Julissa. Hi, Julissa.
Hi everyone, my name is Julissa. I'm from Peru. And well, when I was a child, I wanted to be a teacher, and now I would like to work as a teacher too, and as a social worker.
Thanks. Rasal, hi.
Hi, I am Rosal from New York, and when I was child, I wanted to be a fighter jet pilot.
Cool. Rasmus, your mic is muted, so...
Okay, I'm good now. Yeah,
Good.
hey, what's up? I'm Rasmus, I'm from Denmark. I don't really know what I wanted to be when I was a kid, but now I want to be Don Draper.
A Draper?
Don Draper.
You want to be Don Draper?
You know him? It's Mad Men.
So. Okay, got it.
All right.
What's that? Is that... that was a strange sound. Sebastian.
Yes, hi. I'm Sebastian from Santiago, Chile. And when I was a kid, I want to be a paleontologist.
Paleontologist.
Yes.
Cool. Yusuf,
Yes,
are you
hello.
there? Hi.
Hi. My name is Yusuf. I'm from Yemen. My native is Arabic, and I always wanted to be a computer engineer, and I just graduated.
Cool. Congrats.
Thanks.
Anakarin Torres.
An
Would you like to
Torres.
introduce yourself?
Sure, my name is Alexis. This is the hangout of my girlfriend, and when I was a child, I wanted to be an astronaut.
An astronaut.
Yes.
Cool. Okay, well, I'm David. I'm from Williamstown, Massachusetts. And when I grow up, I want to be a doctor. Okay, so I'm going to ask that everyone mute their mic if you're not talking. Mute your mic, please, if you're not talking. And thanks. Just to cut down on background noise. So today, I was hoping that we could go through some advanced vocab lists and off of a really cool site that I found. And we'll be doing some fill-in-the-blank type worksheets together as a class. You can find the link to the material on under materials on the home page for this class. And also I'll be screen sharing. So we're going to start with Advanced Vocabulary List 3. And I'll go ahead and put that up and we can get started. Okay, here we go. So to start, why don't we go through this list taking turns reading the words and their definitions. Alexis, is that what you said your name was? Anakarin Torres? Would you like to start us off? Okay, while you're figuring things out, I'll hand it over to Gustavo.
I read the words.
Yeah, read. So we'll take turns reading each word and the definition.
Okay. A browser and a program used to view the internet. Microsoft Internet Explorer and Firefox are examples of popular internet browsers.
Are you on Advanced List 3?
That was from the previous class, I think.
The list 3 was?
Hello, guys.
I put it in the verbing chat.
Thanks. Okay. Torres.
All right. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Would you like to try reading through the first word on this list?
All right. Arrogant. Arrogant.
Arrogant.
It's arrogant. It's an adjective showing too much self-importance or self-worth, overbearing pride. Example: many political and business leaders are very arrogant. Arrogant.
Thanks. That was great. Okay, I'm going to mute you again, just because there's some background noise. But that was great. Thanks. Gustavo, do you have the correct list now?
Yes, I have the correct list.
Great. Would you like to? Yeah.
Okay. The next word is aspire.
Aspire.
Aspire. Verb of verb to hope or dream, especially to hope or work towards a profession or occupation. Pinocchio aspired to become a real boy.
Do you know Pinocchio?
Pinocchio.
Do you know who that is?
Yes, it's like
he was a puppet.
It's from story from.
Yeah, there's a Disney movie, and he was
Yes.
a marionette whose nose would grow every time he told a lie.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Great. Great job.
Okay.
Also, if anyone has any questions at any time, feel free just to let me know, and I'll do my best. Emilio, would you like to try the next word?
Hermilo, did you say? Hermilo?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. My name is Hermilo.
Emilio?
Okay.
Hermilo?
No. Hermilo.
Hermilo. Okay. Hermilo. Thanks.
You're right. Okay. The next one.
Is compelled.
Compelled. Yes. Compelled. We already read aspire. Compel. Yes. It is a verb. It means force, constrain, or coerce, sway. The soldiers were compelled to fight in the war.
Thank you.
Concise.
Any questions?
No, the soldiers were compelled to fight in the war. It is forcing somebody to do something.
Right.
It's right. Okay.
That's good.
The next one.
Thanks.
Concise.
Well, I'll give someone else a chance to read that one. Yes.
Okay.
And sorry for mispronouncing your name.
Yes. Sorry for mispronouncing your name. Okay. Do I continue?
I'm going to ask Javier to give it a try now.
Okay.
Thanks, though.
Go ahead, Javier.
Thanks, though. Or if Javier is not there, then Julissa.
Okay. Concise, adjective, short, brief, not verbose, clear and succinct. Please write a concise essay on the meaning of life.
That would be difficult.
Yes, a brief, short essay.
Yeah.
Can you explain this, please?
Concise. It means to the point, short. Usually it describes writing or spoken word. And does that clarify it? Any more questions?
Yeah, I guess so. Thanks.
Okay, thanks. Rasal.
Yes. Illusion. Noun, a false impression, something that seems to be something that is not. The magician seems to saw his assistant in half, but it is just an illusion.
Thanks. Any questions?
Nope, that's easy word.
I have one question.
Oh, yes?
What word would be the contrary of concise?
Concise. So verbose is an
Elaborative.
Elaborative, sure. Let's see. Loquacious.
Oh, okay.
Wordy. Too many words.
For example, when a book is very big, how I must say that?
If a book is very long,
yes,
it's a long. Yeah, I'm not sure. It could be wordy or verbose or dense.
I have a question.
Yes.
What is the difference between illusions and hallucinations?
I would say that a hallucination is a kind of illusion, but illusions are not always hallucinations. Hallucinations are a subset of illusions that describe kind of, I guess, a neurological or psychiatric experience. An illusion, a magician can create an illusion, but not a hallucination. Yeah. Okay, Rasmus, would you like to read the next word?
Yeah, impose, establish or apply by authority, force something or on someone, selfishly bothered. The government imposes taxes on the poor to pay for social programs for the rich.
Thanks. Any questions? Okay. And now, Yusuf.
Yes.
Would you like to read the next word?
Lenient. Adjective, easygoing, lax, tolerant of deviation, permissive, not strict. The teacher accused Poppy's parent of being too lenient with Poppy.
Thanks. Any questions? Okay, so...
it's not clear. Can you explain?
Sure. So was Stalin lenient or strict? He was strict, but Bob Marley, on the other hand, is someone who is lenient. See what I'm getting at there?
Yeah.
Lenient, you're laid back, you go with the flow. If someone changes plans with you at the last minute, you're fine with it. Does that clarify it for you?
Yeah, can you give an example for that, different from this one?
Okay. Like a sample sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. So when I went shopping, I found that the store was closed, but because I am lenient, I had no problem showing up the next day to do my shopping. Does
Oh,
that make
thanks.
sense?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, now
Okay,
it's clear.
great. Now I'm gonna ask Javier again. If you're there, please read the next word. Or if not, it looks like no one's there. So I think I'm going to have to eject Javier and give anyone watching a chance to, one of our viewers a chance to enter the class. So sorry, Javier. And we're back to Ana Karen Torres. Alexis, okay.
Yes.
I wasn't sure. Thanks for clarifying that. Can you read this word for me?
Sure. Menace. Menace. It's a noun, a possible threat or danger. For example, leaders with too much power can become a menace to the world.
Thanks. A common phrase that you might hear is that someone is a menace to society. Or there's a television character named Dennis the Menace, who was a mischievous little boy who played pranks on his neighbors and was a general menace. Anyone need further clarification on that? Okay. Would Caesar?
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Would you like to read the last word on the list? Oh, the second to last word on the list for us.
Novice. Noun. A person new to an activity. A beginner. The example, you are pretty good for a novice.
Thanks. Perfect.
Novice.
Any questions?
It's a synonym of Rocky?
Yes.
Okay.
Another synonym might be neophyte.
New corner is a synonym.
Pardon?
New corner is a synonym.
Newcomer, yes. Newcomer is a synonym.
Newbie.
Newbie. Good one.
It's the same. Newbie.
Yeah, sure. Newbie is kind of slang.
Okay.
Less formal. Okay, who's next? Gustavo.
Overt.
Overt.
Overt. Open and observable, not secret. Observable, not secret or concealed.
Concealed.
Concealed. The politicians' disregard for the law was quite overt.
Thanks.
It's like something evident?
Yes. Out in the open, plain sight, obvious. I think oblique is kind of an antonym, maybe. Any questions on that? Okay. If not, then we'll now move on to our first practice. And you can find that from the original page that I provided for you. And continuing down the line, Ermilo, would you like to give the first sentence a try? Just to clarify, we're going to be dragging and clicking and dragging the words from this box into the blanks. So it will test our understanding of the vocab words we just learned. And if you want to cheat a little bit, you can keep the list open on your computer and use that as a reference. So, Ermilo, would you like to give number 1 a try?
Okay. Let me see. Richard's violation of the law was blank. He didn't try to hide a cent. We need to choose a word. Impose.
Yes.
Richard's violation of the law was imposed. He didn't try to hide a cent. Is that correct?
Imposed. I think that's.
Over.
I think that's incorrect. Would someone else like to give a guess?
Overt.
Overt. I think that might be correct.
Overt.
Yeah. But thanks for playing. Jaleesa, would you like to give the second sentence an attempt?
Okay. The prisoners were to do hard labor 12 hours per day. The prisoners were imposed to do hard labor.
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Oh.
But just to show what happens when we choose incorrect words. Yeah. Anyone else like to give it a guess?
Compel.
Compelled, right? Because remember, that word means forced, and prisoners are forced to do labor. It's also called forced labor. But Jaleesa, that was a good guess. Rasal.
Yes. The judge was rather lenient this time. He gave Richard a suspended sentence.
I think that just might be right. All right, that's great. Yeah, good job. Rasmus.
What was the answer for number 3?
Lenient.
Lenient. The judge was lenient. Easygoing, lenient.
Yeah, or it means he went easy on him.
Okay.
Lenient means less strict or
less severe.
Friendly,
sure. Rasmus, would you like to try number 4 for us?
Okay. The religious leaders blamed their religion on all of the country's citizens by instituting a law that required every citizen to pray 20 times per day. I'm going to go with imposed.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right. Good work. Yusuf. Thanks.
David?
Yes.
I can't find the link.
Okay, I'll post it in the chat for you.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're now on Yusuf. Would you like to try out number 5?
Okay, number 5. The president, overconfidence and self-importance have led many critics to accuse him of being very arrogant.
Arrogant. Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, nice work. And now we're back to Alexis.
Yes. It's number 6, alright. The most common type of mirage is the illusion of water in the desert.
Wow. I think that's right. Great. Caesar. Okay, I'll come back to him later. Gustavo.
Gosh.
Date?
Oh, it looks like Caesar's back.
Okay, sorry.
Now, do you say your name Cesar or Caesar?
Cesar. It's
Cesar.
okay.
Cesar.
Or Caesar too.
Okay, well, maybe I'll alternate.
Okay.
Okay, would you like to try number 7?
7. Even though Max has been skiing for 10 years, he still considers himself to be a novice. Perhaps in another 10 years he'll become an expert.
Excellent. Okay, Gustavo.
It's a good idea to keep your emails.
The next sentence gives you a big clue.
Hmm?
The
Most
second,
people,
yeah.
okay, most people do not have the time or patience to read long emails. Is concise.
Yes. Concise.
Concise. Thank you.
Good work. Camilo.
Yeah.
Would you like to try the last one for us?
Max aspired to become a millionaire. Unfortunately, he barely made enough money to live on.
Great. And would you like to do the next one too?
That business that is a menace to this neighborhood.
Excellent. Okay, I think we're now ready to move on to practice 3B. Same words, different sentences. How are y'all feeling today about this? Is this useful? Well, I'll take that as a yes.
Yes.
Yes, it's very useful.
It's very
Good.
difficult.
It's very difficult, and I appreciate your
Yeah,
patience.
But
But
it's
it's
useful.
nice to
Some new
know new words.
Great. Okay. Jaleesa, would you like to try number 1 here?
Okay. The British government taxes on the colonies without any benefits in return. The British government imposed taxes on the colonies without any benefits in return.
Excellent. Okay. Rasal. Rasal, are you ready? Okay, moving on to Rasmus.
Yeah, no, number 2.
Yes, please.
Please keep your presentation concise. We only have a limited amount of time.
Excellent. Yusuf,
Yeah,
would you like to try number 3, please?
yeah, I tried. Max just started skateboarding. He's pretty good for
Well, there are only 2 nouns here, and they're right here. Is a
Max
menace?
to start.
A menace is never good, and we know that this means someone that's new at something.
Oh yeah, it's a menace then. Right.
It's
So
a
Max
novice.
just start novice.
Yes. Because you would never say that someone is good for a menace unless that person is going to subdue the menace.
Yeah,
You know.
actually, I have problem of memorize the words because it's all new. So
Right. Well, if you'd like, you can um, keep the vocabulary list open in your on your computer, and you can use that as a reference. I just put that in the chat for you. But yeah, thanks for trying. Alexis,
Yes.
we're back to you.
Okay. Number 3 or 4?
4.
In some countries, young men are imposed to become soldiers. If they refuse, they are imprisoned.
Imposed.
It should be compelled.
Compelled. Yeah, I think that's a better word for this. Yeah, I guess imposed and compelled have similar meanings, but imposed takes a direct object. Well, yeah, you impose something on someone, whereas compelled, you compel someone to do something. You wouldn't compel something on someone. They have different words associated with them. So if you see on later on in the sentence, 2 words down, then it's probably going to be imposed. Imposed usually goes with the word on, and compelled usually goes with the word, or often goes with the word to.
I think maybe.
Yeah.
Yes?
I think maybe compelled, it's when you force to someone to do something against his will.
Right.
Yeah, it can be compelled, can be like bound to. Men are bound to become a soldier.
Or obligated. If we remember
Obligated.
with obligated, maybe that's easier for us to remember. Obligated.
Obliged. Similar. Okay, but it's a kind of a subtle difference. So really you can't learn it any way except by memorization. Okay, thanks, Alexis. Now, Cesar.
Yes.
Would you like to try number 5?
Number 5. Max went to the medical school for 3 years. He aspired to become a doctor.
Excellent. And we're on to Gustavo.
Could you please paste the link? I can't see. Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Is the 6?
Yes, please.
It's okay to turn in your homework late. The teacher is pretty with deadlines. Is peer.
So one of these. I don't think so. I think the answer is
lenient.
Lenient, yeah. Lenient means easygoing, go with the flow, not severe. So in this case, it's lenient. Thanks. Ermilo.
Yeah.
Would you like to try number 7?
Max thinks.
Would you like to try number 7?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay. Max thinks he is really important. He goes around telling everybody what to do and how to live. He is so arrogant.
Great. Okay, Julissa.
The green building looks much larger than the others, but it is just an illusion. All of the buildings are the same size.
Excellent. Rasal.
Mac's opposition to the government is overt.
Yes, I think
He is
that's
quite open about every disagreement he has with the government. So
thanks. And do you want to read the last one for us?
okay, that drunk driver is dash. He might kill somebody. Is a menace.
A menace. Yes. Thanks.
I have a question.
Yes.
The word live, which is the real pronunciation? It's live or live?
Live, as in I live in a house. I'll type it. This word, I live.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I guess it has two pronunciations.
Okay.
If it's the verb, it's pronounced live, but also there's an adjectival form that's pronounced live. For example, a live wire, live broadcast.
Okay.
Or, live class. This is a live class. We're going live. But I live in Massachusetts.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thanks for your question. Okay. So, are we ready to take on another vocabulary list?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's hard. I mean, this is advanced even for most English speakers in the world who have been speaking it their whole lives. So, but it will hopefully serve you well. So, we're going to be using Advanced Vocabulary List 5. And I put it in the chat, and you can also access it through the class material. Sorry, that's my phone ringing. Okay, sorry about that. Alexis, would you like to read the first word?
Okay. The first word is audible. Adjective, able to be heard, hearable. For example, the child spoke so softly, her voice was barely audible.
Thanks. Any questions? All right, great. Thanks, Alexis. Moving on to Cesar.
Yes. Verb. Coerce. Verb. Compelled by unethical means. Force. Max was coerced into making a donation to the senator's campaign fund.
Thanks. This word here is unethical. So basically, a rough meaning of that would be evil.
Okay. Unethical.
Unethical. Any questions about coerce?
No, it's all clear, I think.
Okay. Great. Thanks. Gustavo.
Moral. The state of spirit of a person or group. The soldier's moral is extremely low.
Thanks. Yeah, it's pronounced morale. And if we get to the review sheet, clue to use that. The way that they'll clue us in that we should use this word is that morale is either high or low. So if you see the words high or low or raise or lower, we'll expect that the word will be morale. Morale is basically whether you feel good or bad, if you're cheerful or not, based on the conditions that you're in. And soldiers, especially, in the military, there's lots of talk of morale. Okay, moving on to Ermilo, if there are no questions.
I think morale would be when somebody has the morale high, we can say the person is happy, and
yes.
when the morale is low, the person is depressed.
Yeah, great, exactly, thanks.
Is that correct?
Totally correct.
Okay, I will see the next word. Prevail. A verb. Win, overcome, gain advantage. We may be losing now, but in the end we will prevail.
Great, thanks. Any questions?
No. It's okay.
Okay. Thanks, Ermilo. Julissa?
Yes.
Would you like to read the next?
Okay. Prudent, adjective. Careful and wise. For example, it would not be prudent to spend your entire paycheck on lottery tickets.
Thanks. Any questions?
Is the noun prude, like a prude, like related to that?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. I'll look that up and get back to you.
All right.
What is the opposite of that?
The opposite of prudent is basically stupid, ignorant, heedless, impulsive. Okay, Rasal, would you like to read the next one for us?
Retort. A sharp reply answer. Jack came back with a witty retort to the reporter's question.
Great. Questions?
No.
Okay.
Is it the same of rude, being rude?
The same root as... I didn't quite hear you.
Is it the same of rude?
As what word?
Rude. He's saying rude.
Or is it the same as rude? Well, retorts can be rude, but no, it's different than the word rude. One of the biggest differences is that retort is a noun and rude is an adjective. So it's a retort. Yeah, I guess I'm trying to think of a retort. I guess if you like a good yo mama joke, I guess, in the right
Like a snappy
setting.
comeback?
A snappy comeback, yeah. Great, okay. Are we on Rasmus now?
Yeah, I think so. The scapegoat. Someone to blame, someone to take the blame for others. Every office needs a scapegoat. In our office, Max is the scapegoat. He's blamed for everything.
Any questions? Can anyone tell us the origin of this word?
Scapegoat means goat escaped.
Well, yes. In the Old Testament, there are instructions for a special sacrifice that the Jews were supposed to make, where they would, on one day of the year, designate a goat to escape the city, and I guess it would symbolize the cleansing of their sins. So it was the act of throwing their sins onto this goat. That's where we get this term from. Now it's generalized to any time someone takes the blame for anyone else. Okay, Sedate. Who are we on? Yusuf? Where?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. Yeah, sedate, adjective, calm and composed. For example, the crowd at the funeral was quiet and sedate.
Any questions? The verb sedate means to put to sleep. So it's kind of it has the meaning of being almost so calm that you're a little bit sleepy. And Rasmus, I looked into it, and I do think that prude might have the same root as prudent, because it comes from a French word that used to be a compliment for a virtuous woman.
All right.
Okay, Alexis.
Yes, okay. Supposition. A noun. An irrational belief which ignores the laws of nature. Getting 7 years of bad luck for breaking a mirror is a common superstition.
Yeah. Any questions there? Okay. Cesar, supplement.
Supplement. Verb. Add to. Provide a supplement to. Max got a second job to supplement his income.
Any questions there?
No, it's okay.
Okay. So we have about 7 minutes left. Let's try and get through these 10 problems here. Alexis, would you like to start us off?
Okay, please. Wait a minute, please. Right. The quiz?
Oh yeah, I'll post a link for you.
Alright.
Whoops.
Okay.
Okay, I'm posting it here. There you go.
Yeah, the solder. The solder was very low because the reasons it takes for their going to work were known to be untrue. The solder's retort.
That's a good guess, but remember how earlier I gave you the hint that low. Yes, low is a clue word there.
Yeah, the solder's morale was very low.
Okay, thank you. Cesar.
Yes.
Would you like to try number 2?
Okay. Max turned the radio. Sorry, wait a minute, please. Max turned the radio down very low. It was barely audible.
Yes. Good work. Ermilo.
Okay. At the press conference, the politicians came back with a quick retort to the accusation that he took bribes from corporations.
Good. That's right. Julissa, would you like to do number 3 here?
Yes. We may be behind now, but in the end we will prevail.
Great. Nin, welcome to our class. Rasmus, would you like to try number 5?
Yes. Number 5. The crowd at the football game was unusually quiet and sedate. Normally the crowds are loud and crazy.
Good job. Yusuf.
Yes.
Would you like to try number 6?
Yeah. Number 6. Many people around the world believe in that a black cat crossing your path mean bad luck.
Someone want to help him out?
Superstition?
Yes.
Superstition.
That's right. Now this is a very advanced word. Never mind. Maybe another class I'll teach it to you. Okay. Scotty. Nin.
Yes.
Oh, Scotty. Hi. Welcome to our class.
Yes. Hi.
Would you like
Thank you.
Would you like to try number 7?
Yes. Okay. And I hope to find the. Okay.
You can, if you don't mind,
Okay.
please read aloud
Number
the
7.
sentence. Yeah.
Okay. It wouldn't be to quit school in order to have more time to go to the beach. It would be.
It would not be.
Yes. Oh, it's difficult word, really.
Yes.
Mm,
Well, if you want some
with the
help,
meaning of. Yes, of
you can ask
course.
for another classmate to help you out.
Yes.
Okay, does anyone want to help her out?
Prudent.
Prudent. Yes. Okay. Thanks for trying, though.
Mhm.
Let's go back to Julissa.
Okay. Number 8. I'm thinking about getting another job to help supplement my income.
Thanks. We have about 1 minute left. Ermilo, would you like to do the last one for us?
Okay, let me see. I'm tired of being a scapegoat. Always blames everything on me.
Yes. And would you like to read number 10?
Number 10. Max was coerced into making payments. Even now, they say if he didn't pay, they would break his legs.
Yes, they made him an offer he couldn't refuse. And with that, we've run out of time, and I'm going to end the broadcast here. Thanks so much for sticking with me and working so hard. These were pretty difficult words. Thanks so much for sticking with me and working so hard. These were pretty difficult. Yeah, thanks. So I'm going to end it now, and I hope to see you tomorrow around this time. I think I have a class of 5. And I'm not really sure what we'll be doing, but I hope we have fun. See you later. Yeah.
Thanks. Bye.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. See ya.
See ya.
Thank you.